So, Audiophilia welcomes John Stratton, the great John Stratton from Pure Fidelity Turntables in Vancouver. John was very, very kind today to bring over his new symphony turntable. He's going to talk to you about it in a second. And along with Jan, help get it set up. I can tell you just from a layman sitting here conducting the business, literally, it's so easy to set up. And I'm not going to give away the review, but we've been listening this morning, and it's quite a remarkable table. So, John, tell us about your new table and some of the things, the ideas that went behind it, and give us a little intro.
Yeah, well, basically, it's kind of almost a harmony on steroids, for using a old cliche, but we looked at different various things like isolating the motor in its own casing, getting rid of the subplatter, doing the belt attached to the thing. We just threw around all these other ideas, but we just kept coming back to the same formula, and that's a basic subplatter platter system. It just really works well, and the extra thickness of the plinth, the additional thickness of the isolation platform, more isoacoustic footers on the bottom, thicker, just basically bigger and better. One big thing that would go unnoticed visually, probably, the arm board is now made out of stainless steel instead of aluminum, and that makes a fantastic base for the Tonearm, just really rock solid there. So a bunch of little tweaks and improvements that all add up to be, quite frankly, a really remarkable table. When it comes to the Tonearm, the one that Anthony's listening to today is called the Savant. It's made for us by Audio Origami in Scotland. It's made to our specs. We make a lot of changes to it. They're a great company, very, very approachable, and very, very good at what they do. This new 12-inch version, which is comes standard on the Symphony. The arm tube is made of titanium, which is a brilliant material for an arm tube. It's light, but it's incredibly stiff and stuff. So people that are buying this table they're not gonna have budget cartridges on it. They're gonna have better cartridges, and the titanium arm tube really makes a nice difference. It's very, just gets every last bit of detail.
And don't Audio Origami have a special coating for the inside of the arm tube?
Yes, they do. It's a system. I believe they call it MADS. It's it's a very unique. It's custom. It's a tube that's inside, so that the wires go inside this tube, which then go inside the titanium arm tube. So it's a simple solution, but it's super, super effective. I think that's one of the reasons that we've chosen these guys to do it, because they believe in really simple solutions to, quite frankly, common and big problems sometimes. So just kind of keep it simple, just really good quality materials, tight tolerances. I mean, it's the same formula as our other tables, and the proof is in the listening here. It's you come up with something very special.
Let me ask you a couple of questions, John. That's walnut burl, which is magnificent.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, there's no photographs or videos that can do this justice.
Yeah.
When you see the subtleties and the sheen and the burl, it's just gorgeous.
Yeah.
What other materials are you going to, what other veneers?
Yeah, we're also going to do quilted maple, which we basically have to do, and that's our most popular finish.
Stunning finish.
And it really is. And then we're doing a new finish called Carillion Birch. That's quite a light wood. We're not going to be any stain at all. It'll just be kept natural, and we're going to do it in a matte finish, more of a European look with a matte finish. So I'm excited about seeing how that one turns out. It's funny you mentioned about how the finishes, you can't really capture them on picture. We get so many comments from people that get their table and go, "Oh my God, this looks spectacular on the website, but when I see it in real life, it's better."
I know,
because it's usually the opposite. You see this product you buy it off Amazon or whatever, and it looks great, and it comes, you go, seriously, that's what I bought.
Well, there's so much subtlety and then different
Yeah.
lighting that it's just a remarkable finish.
Yeah.
So what about piano black and white? Will you be offering that?
I don't think so. We've had a lot of, not at this point. It's a great looking finish, but it's a nightmare. It's one of those things. It's like you buy a black car from the dealership. It looks spectacular the day you pick it up, and it never looks like that again.
That's right.
Like it's one of those things. I really don't, unless we can sort out how to do it. I'm not sure that we're gonna do that.
What's the total weight of the table?
Total, I haven't, because it's not even on our site yet, I haven't done all the final specs, but I believe it's about 75 pounds, of which, 40 of that is a solid platform.
Amazing.
It's
Well, we'll have all the specs and all the professional photography in the review, the full review that's coming to Audiophilia on November the 1st. I am so looking forward to writing the review. John, what I've heard this morning has really tweaked my ears. Along with the turntable, everyone knows who reads Audiophilia about my Phasemation, my love for Phasemation, and my PP2000 cartridge, which retails for $8,000 US. John was very kind to throw on his Ikeda Kai, and people know that I'm enjoying Ikeda as well. And this is $9,600. So a slight difference, probably more in difference is very subtle between the Phasemation and the Kai. And I'll put the Phasemation on to a follow-up. But I'm going to review it as John brought it over. It does have my, where's the record weight? It does have my record weight on from Lars in Denmark, that incredible record weight. The record T2S stabilizer, 5 easy payments, 6,000 euros, very expensive. This is John's record weight. Can you hold it up, John? And it's a lot less expensive than that. And this comes with a turntable. But John's changed everything ever so slightly. What have you got on?
So I was just honestly just kind of playing around. This is the same as our one that comes on the Harmony, but instead of the stainless balls, we actually inserted.
Bring it up closer.
We actually inserted rubies into it, and now I'm not going to sit here and make wild claims. But honestly, I put it on. I go, wow, this really does sound better. I can't explain it.
Leave it up to reviewers to say to take the flag.
It's one of those things, and I mean, it comes with the table anyhow, so it's not like we're asking you to buck up for it.
No, and the conductor. The conductor is getting a slight upgrade.
The conductor.
That's the speed control.
That's the speed control. We haven't finalized the exact thing we're going to do. The guts will be the same. It'll be essentially the electronics will be the same, but we're probably going to do a little bit. A little bit fancier enclosure and faceplate and stuff. But just dress it up a little bit. Now, again, that's not even. This is so early in the develop. Although the table is absolutely production run. There's going to be no changes to it. But the speed controller, we haven't really nailed down the final.
So let's get to the nitty gritty. When can people expect this? When is it going to ship?
Well, we just pressed up a bunch of 3-inch Ultra MDF with the veneers I talked about. So I would anticipate probably by mid-November we'll be shipping. Now
it comes with the 12-inch Savant audio origami, the modified audio origami arm, and it comes with the record weight and the conductor speed controller, which I'm going to tell you is an amazing upgrade. I love the conductor speed controller. Made a big difference to my Harmony. So have we got down to a price yet?
Yes, the with the Savant Tonearm, it's going to be $22,000 US. We are also thinking about offering a 12-inch Enterprise. I've talked about the Savant a lot, but I don't want the viewers to suddenly think I'm anti Origin Live.
No, we love the Origin Live.
Origin Live are brilliant tone arms as well. So we'll probably have 2 arm offerings in this table, and if we do go the 12-inch Enterprise, it'll be a couple $1,000s more.
So 22 grand, all
Or
in,
24
or 24 with the 12-inch
Live.
Origin Live.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to tell you, of course, these are end game numbers and end game equipment for audiophiles. But you can buy an Audi or a BMW, or you can buy a Symphony. At certain times in your life, you want an Audi and a BMW, but you get to a certain time of your life that you're going to want a Symphony. Thank you so much, John, first of all, for coming over today. And it's always a lot of fun because we have such a good time together. But watching it being set up, and Jan did help him, but it took 5 minutes. I can't believe it fit on my stand. It looks like it's purpose built. I'll show you some close-ups of the feet, the proprietary Ansuz Acoustics guide feet, which make a big difference to the harmony, and I know they do with this. And then we'll get the review out November 1st, and this video will be coming up pretty soon. So thanks, John. It's great to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
All the very best. And now it's time for lunch.
Okay.
I'm buying.
All right.